That now stream quality has been automatically lowered because the internet connection was not fast enough. Yeah. Okay. This is not going well. This internet thing and the live shows. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep continue on. Maybe Susan's still around. Maybe someone else will join me. I don't know if this is connecting to the old show or not. Oh, it looks like, well, maybe it will when it's done. I'm bummed though. Every time this happens, I'm super bummed. So right now we're like 15 minutes into the show, 20 minutes into the show, and I just got cut out for a few minutes. And so let's go to this quote is good. So now that I have my mind and train of thoughts, this has got. I'm not even gonna keep this video up. I don't think tonight. This is so bad. Maybe I will. I'm just kidding. I like to grow with the audience, but let's move on. Rogue News. You should subscribe. The reason that I have all these channels up on not my regular YouTube page, so I could share it, or it's about setting up the screen. But I subscribe and like all these when I watch them. Matthew Arrett is the guest here, and he's, they're just getting Rogue. It's CJ the producer and V the gorilla economist, and these guys are having fun, and they're sort of talking about Afghanistan and what they're seeing, and we're going to listen to him talk for like a minute. A minute. Ready?
Taliban.
It's just
It's
wildly
awesome.
interesting.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've tried so hard, so bloody hard over the past like weeks and months to get across the idea.
If they don't read it, if you ever feel useless, just remember that it took the USA 4 presidents, thousands of lies, trillions of dollars, and 20 years to replace Taliban with Taliban.
That the Taliban is, there's going to be months of fighting to take the Taliban down and all of these things, and here they are, like a couple of days into it, they've taken control of the entire nation of Afghanistan. And I'm not like saying that Taliban's good or anything. There's no, we're in real politics here. But the fact is, the Chinese and Russian governments have both made a very clear point on both sides that they highly prefer working with the Taliban at this point than any puppet government that the U.S. has installed there. And that's even what the Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson even just directly, or the presidential envoy, what's his name, Zamir Kabulov, he directly said that. He's like, honestly, this is way better. And everybody else has gotten out. So we've seen the pictures of people hanging on to planes flying, dead, bodies falling off planes. Like, it's a real shit show. The Russian, the Chinese, the Pakistan embassies are still there. The Russians were
fully operational. By the way, fully operational. No one's running out of there with their hair on fire.
Not at all. No, and I mean, it's become very clear that this, on the one hand, is not Trump's fault. I mean, Biden gave a crazy speech where at
the China element. This is from right before the weekend. China reportedly prepares to recognize Taliban if they oust Afghan government. And this is what I thought about a lot during the weekend. And 9/11. And then we were, this picture, this image, these photos, this video. I just pulled this picture from this person on Twitter. My7 Timey Tay at 88. I can't even read it without my glasses. Remember, I have to wear glasses. I am bummed. I don't think anyone's watching right now. How could you? My live stream was killed. And it's probably got bad quality too right now. This is very, very frustrating. But I'm going to finish the show because I'm a trooper. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on there, though. 1109 IC 911. They taught me well in the numerology when I learned from Zachary Hubbard and others about gematria and the numerology and all that. But this whole 9/11 and it's really something, whatever the heck is going on here. Did we play the many fish video? I don't know if I did. I think I was talking to Susan and
weeks ago, the CDC released this statement, I suppose you'd call it, the interim operational considerations for implementing the shielding approach to prevent COVID-19 infections in humanitarian settings, just like our friend at the WHO said.
Now we need to go and look in families to find those people who may be sick and remove them and isolate them in a safe and dignified manner.
You know, what is the shielding approach? Well, it aims to reduce the number of severe cases by temporarily relocating to safe or green zones established at the household, neighborhood, camp.
oops. I am, I could tell I'm a little cranky that this live stream's not going so well for me. Camp FEMA camps. This reminds me of Jade Helm back in 2015 era. I hear a weird buzzing noise. Oh, that was the other thing. See, we got to check the microphone for a weird buzzing noise. All right, so let's keep going. I'm definitely sidetracked right now because I don't think anybody's watching. We lost Sue because my stream was stinky. And I guess we're going to just kind of roll through some headlines and call it a night, as this was not the best professional done, very well done stream. That looked like it's kind of chopping out here. So we're just going to do headlines and roll on out of here, I guess, right? Which is fun. You should look at the headlines with me, right? Know what's happening. The latest. Lions to release. Yeah, we don't really. After 17 seasons, there's that 17 number again. Friendly hackers save Ford from potential data leak. This is the Detroit Free Press. Doesn't really look like too. Oh, the one story. I did have another story I wanted to look at, but we'll wait till tomorrow. It has to deal with I guess the kidnapping plot, and there was arrest made in Michigan connected to January 6th. We'll look at that stuff tomorrow. We're gonna just roll through the headlines and call it a night because the stream got crushed earlier, and I'm bummed. And I got to do something about my ad blocker. I was told to kill the ad blocker. Maybe I have to pre-record these and not do them live right now. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, here's one of the stories we were going to look at a little bit closer, but we're not going to go deep into it right now. Federal officials charged Lansing man in January 6th siege at U.S. Capitol. I heard a story from a different person related to January 6th earlier today. That was very compelling, very interesting. Texas governor tests positive for COVID-19 while in good health, and I think he's been vaccinated too, right? Abbott, oh yeah, right. So Associated Press, Texas governor tests positive for COVID-19 in good health. Austin, Texas, Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott tested positive for COVID on Tuesday, according to his office, who said he is in good health and experiencing no symptoms. Abbott was vaccinated in 2020, was isolating in the governor's mansion in Austin and receiving monoclonal antibody treatment, spokesman Mark Miner said in a statement. Yeah. Over in Lansing, Hazlitt man arrested in connection with January 6th insurrection at the Capitol. Alrighty, over here at Zero Hedge, let's give it a little refresh maybe. It's really a bummer that these streams are cutting out on me. I'm not gonna let it get me down though. I'm gonna keep going, and we're gonna try it again live tomorrow. I'm not gonna pre-record yet. We're still in test mode. We're gonna keep trying. U.S. Treasury freezes billions in Afghan reserves, depriving Taliban of cash. Mob rule. Twitter rolls out new tools for speedy reporting of COVID misinformation. The tool will be rolled out in several markets, including the U.S. on Tuesday. Well, that's great. I'm already kicked off Twitter. Unprecedented police operation underway in Sydney to enforce COVID restrictions. Oh, that was one of the videos. Oh, I guess maybe this is a good cue to put this up here right now. Can we see this? This is a slide I pulled off of Telegram from the Real Great Awakening channel and the @Q17_Awakening channel. This is the war, and humanity is the enemy. And there you have it. It is a war. And over here on this breaking news, Channel 9 News, NSW COVID. I think this is Australia or New Zealand. Oh, it's Australia. So it's the government, NSW dot. Oh, maybe it's New Zealand. I don't know. Premier, this is a war. Even though it must be Australia. This is a war. September and October will be hard. I'm bringing this up right now because this is what it is. It's a war against humanity, the governments of the world against the people of the world. There you have it. It is a war. They're telling us on Sunday when when I was at that one meeting that I mentioned, Stand Up Michigan meeting. I was talking to a couple of people, and the person I was talking with was it came up like, in the sort of the satanic universe, they have to like tell you, or in the occultic universe, they tell you what they're doing. They have to broadcast it or sort of project it before they actually do it. They have to tell you that they're doing this stuff. So yeah, it is a war. They're at war. It is the people, the governments, and the corporations against the people, but we the people are gonna win this thing. That's for sure. It's already a winner. Don't you feel like a winner?